right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Livin Room Podcast without the G. We are in our green themed because we are all Irish today.
Irish.
This man's the only one changing clothes.
Don't tell him that.
Don't tell him the secrets. Don't tell him the secrets.
I'll just turn this around.
But it is March, and with March comes March Madness. March Madness has 64 teams competing against each other, so we decided to do a supercharged bracket. We have 32 contenders for our 2000 kids or 2000s kids shows. 2000s.
Just let it out, man.
2000s kid shows because it shows our age on what we were growing up on watching from Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Disney Channel. So we'll see who comes out on top with this tournament, ladies and gentlemen. So
get ready.
See, if I knew this was gonna be like March Madness related, we should have kept the speakers on. So it's
like the audience.
It's like a live announcement, you know?
Right. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we will have our first matchup of this March Madness tournament. It is the Proud Family versus the Jetsons.
Easy.
No, I know my vote.
I think it's
Well, thinking the same thing. We all share one
think it's easy.
brain cell.
Proud Family.
I think Jetsons is a little bit before our time.
Yeah.
So we don't have a strong attachment to it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Get the Proud Snacks.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Sugar Mama.
It'd be kind of bad if it was like made by like a white person because it's like it's playing on like stereotypes or whatever.
That was my shit. My stuff.
It's like the one movie you said, like the one black or white guys impersonating a black woman on the
the name of it.
the radio.
Yeah, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, Loquisha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
because I think we talked about it on like another episode.
Yeah, but it reminds me of
Like,
that. It's like you saying like if
It's
there's
like
a
the radio
white person,
host that,
white
like-
person writing a black family.
It's just like, this just has a new context now.
All right, our second matchup for this tournament is the Powerpuff Girls versus Fairly Oddparents.
Well, that's hard.
This one's gonna be
Ooh.
Damn, like we're going hard fast.
Ooh, that's
the randomizer set it up this way. I mean,
That's
I think a lot
actually
of these are
really
probably
hard,
say
actually.
20 to 28 of these are probably like go either way. It could win contending wise. Because Powerpuff Girls, you had Mojo Jojo.
Jojo.
yeah, that weird
Yeah.
devil thing, whatever that was.
Professor
Professor
I
X
also
was from
X.
X-Men.
Xavier.
I forgot his name.
Is it,
And then
he
they
has,
made
a
the Powerpuff
weird
Boys.
Oh, yeah, I
Powerpuff
remember that
Boys
too,
was
yeah.
so hype.
I like
Yeah.
that one.
Who's your favorite Powerpuff Girl? Before we decide
I
on
don't even remember. Was it
Was
Buttercup?
Blossom, Bubbles,
Blossom,
and Buttercup.
Yeah.
Buttercup's the
The tomboy.
what color is their hair?
Green.
The
The green outfit, but
The green outfit.
Yeah.
Is that the black haired one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blossom is the
blonde one,
red
right?
hair.
Yeah.
Was it red
brown
hair?
brown hair with red bow tie. Right?
And then
Or not bow
Bubbles,
tie, just
Bubbles
hair
is the
tie.
blonde one.
Bubbles is the
Yeah,
one.
blonde hair, blue eyes. Like, I would say,
I don't remember much of it. Like their personality.
I think I liked Blossom.
I think I do the black
kind of
haired
like
girl.
Blossom.
The black haired girl.
Damn, we
Yeah.
should
She's like low
Actually,
key.
like Bubbles.
I feel like low key emo. She's just like so like depressed all the time.
Is that would you all pick the same one? Or
No,
not?
I picked Blossom because she's like super like a leader.
That's what I picked Blossom too.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
you
go
get
together.
it. Okay. I don't even know who's the black haired one again.
That's Buttercup.
Buttercup. Okay, I got Buttercup. Okay.
Yeah, and then like Fairly Oddparents with like Tim or what's his name?
Timmy.
Timmy.
I was gonna say Timothy.
Timothy Turner.
Like,
They had the crossover. I mean, he's another one on the list, but Jimmy Neutron, the Timmy
were always so
Jimmy
hype.
Power Hour was so cool.
This was so good.
oh yeah, I remember
Super
that.
cool. You don't see many crossovers these days.
But
Fairly
Simpsons and the
Oddparents-
Family Guy had a
Oh, that happened recently though.
long time ago.
Well, yeah,
long
I'm saying
ago.
like now though, you don't see
I
many
don't
shows
know.
crossover.
Hmm.
But Fairly Oddparents, combined their
Wasma
names.
Kondo. Bro.
Wakanda. Oh my god. Oh, someone's gonna. Yeah.
Remember Fairly Oddparents had the like my shiny teeth.
Oh,
like
Chip
that.
Chip
Icky
Skylar.
Fishy.
Skylar.
Yeah,
I remember it.
and then the Crimson Chin.
Oh, yeah.
that's so
Superhero.
good.
That's such a
Here
creative
comes the Crimson Chin.
superhero. They should make that into like an actual.
And then the bronze kneecap.
Oh, the bronze. Yeah.
There's too many things with.
And then,
Fairly
and
Oddparents.
then Timmy's
Very hard.
dad would always hate his neighbor, Dinkelberg.
Yeah, shit's goofy.
Dang, this is a really hard vote.
I think I know what I want because I remember
it's
more of
easy.
it. Yeah, because I remember
Really?
more of. Yeah, mine's Fairly Oddparents because I
Fairly
remember more
Oddparents.
of it.
Oh, yeah, mine's Fairly Oddparents
Same,
too.
yeah.
Okay.
I just
Dang,
I have more
it was
nostalgia
hard,
for
but
it.
it wasn't
It was
hard.
hard, but I don't know. I like Powerpuff Girls a lot.
I think we like just after discussing it.
I'm pretty sure it's like Fairy Odd Parents, but we keep saying Fairly Odd Parents. Or
That's odd, like ODD.
Yeah. No, like
Or it's like Fairly or
yeah, a lot of people say Fairly Odd Parents, but it's Fairy Odd Parents.
Oh, Fairly. It's
Yeah.
Fairy. Yeah, you're right.
A lot of people mispronounce it, I guess.
Or they're adding, like more into it. Mm-hmm. All right, our third matchup is Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and we alluded to him earlier, Jimmy Neutron. Who would have thought? They're actually both good. Because
is my
Foster's
heart.
has like blue,
Yeah.
and then he had his
Remember,
brother
cheese.
Yeah.
I like chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
And then they had Wilt.
Yeah.
Wilt's the freaking
Yeah.
giant.
The
Guy.
one-armed
Who's the
one.
purple
Yeah.
monster?
It's
Like,
Eduardo. I
Eduardo.
thought.
Eduardo,
Yeah.
yeah. I wanted to say Eduardo, but I'm like,
I thought it was Eduardo, but I was like,
if I misremember, then it's gonna sound like really, really
No, it's
racist.
Eduardo.
And then who else was part of that squad?
There's Madam.
You had the bird, you had Coco.
Oh, the bird,
yeah.
yeah. We didn't say anything besides Coco, right? Yeah.
I remember like Madam Foster's like the old lady.
Yeah.
You had Frankie.
Oh yeah.
And then he had his brother. What was the main character? Not Blue, but
Mac.
okay, it's Mac.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
What's his brother's name?
And then remember he made one because like he didn't have any creative, but they had an episode dedicated, and he made like a red brick.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called though.
It's just a big red square.
Oh, yeah,
basically.
square, like a rectangle. And then they had like that pit where all like the evil or whatever imaginary friends were. It was like in the back. I'm like, I don't know why it was in the back of the house, but it was.
And they were looking for Wilt's creator. I remember that episode. It wasn't like Jordan Michael or something like that. It was like backwards.
Jordan like
And he was a
man.
basketball player,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And then that was like part of like because of the movie, it was like the Good Will's Hunting or
Yeah,
whatever. It was like a
exactly.
spin-off off the other movie. And then I remembered that movie. He was holding the door open because they went to a mall.
Yeah.
And then he was holding the door for all the people, and then they were looking around for his creator.
Yeah.
Then he was still holding the door when they were leaving. Like,
Yeah.
all right, well, you have to stop holding the door and being nice to people now. We gotta go.
Oh, that show's so good.
Then Jimmy Neutron. I remember Sheen,
Ultra Lord.
yeah, Ultra Lord.
I remember was it I think it was Carl who was in love or someone was in love with someone's mom. I think it was
I think
I think it was Carl.
Carl's in
Carl
love with
was in love with Jimmy's mom.
Yeah.
yeah. And then you had Cindy. What else? I know they had that movie.
Slap, 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 clap, clap, clap. Do you remember that? Like it's like a foreign exchange student or something. I remember his name. I just remember go slap, 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 clap, clap, clap.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah,
I don't remember his
I know what
name.
you're talking about now. Yeah,
Slap, slap, slap. I just remember that.
I know in the movie they had like a game show. Remember?
Oh, I
when
do
they,
remember that.
Yeah, and they had to like verse other races or whatever. That was so goofy.
Like aliens and stuff.
What else was there for Jimmy Neutron? Do you remember more about Fairly Oddparents than I do?
I know.
I just remember like he says like Eureka and then like
Brain blast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Brain
yeah.
Blast. Yeah, it goes into his
Yeah.
eardrum.
Yeah, it's just like
So it's like
atoms and
his
stuff like that.
Yeah, this brain just like thinking.
I think I know my vote.
I think I know one too.
What are the options again?
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and Jimmy Neutron.
Okay, I know what I want.
Okay, I think we're all on the same page.
I think so.
Foster's.
Yes, Foster's.
Foster's, yeah.
Yeah. That show's too special to me too. I love that show.
Well, this one might
Just too
be
good memories.
this
I like
is
the
a
art style better in Foster's as well.
Yeah.
fan favorite for the podcast.
Uh-oh.
Danny Phantom versus Ed, and Eddy.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, it's actually
I think
hard
we
for
might
me.
know where one of those.
We know where one vote's going. It's kinda
Ed
hard
and
for me.
Eddy. Let's see. I remember Plank. I remember.
Remember
Jawbreaker.
Jubes?
Jube.
Yeah, I remember
There's a
Jube.
jawbreaker that they like put in
Oh.
their mouth or whatever, because they would always be like obsessed with jubes and like they'd be like dreaming about like,
Those jawbreakers.
yeah, wanting to buy the
Jawbreakers.
jawbreakers.
to try to scam people to get jawbreakers.
Yeah,
And what was like the store owner with the blue Ralph? Was the blue haired guy, right?
Ralph was like he's like the European, like he had like
But he
an
had blue
accent,
hair though,
yeah.
right?
he had these weird
that's
sayings and
Ralph.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah, I liked him.
And then he had like a pet goat or something.
Yeah. And you had the sisters.
Yeah, the
Canker
Can-
sisters.
yeah.
Like
Kanker
that.
sisters.
Let's see.
Very accurate portrayal of like trailer trash, just like back in the day.
That show is so bizarre. I just remember there was a time when like Eddy gets grounded and he's like, my parents took away the stairs. He's just stuck in the
Yeah, the tall Ed was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, Double D. Double D's.
Double D.
Yeah. The Kinker sisters definitely had STDs.
I don't think we were thinking about that at that age.
I mean,
bro.
Kinker. Like,
We're just dumb kids.
I don't remember any of the other kids though. I remember like the guy that wore the backwards hat, but I don't remember his name at all. And he
that's
wrote,
Kevin?
Kevin, yeah.
It's Kevin.
Yeah.
He had the girls all hang out with him like Ned or something like that.
Yeah.
Her name is Ned.
I think.
Wait, what?
The blonde girl?
I know the blonde guy. I don't remember her name either.
Isn't it
Forgot her
Ned?
name. I don't remember.
I remember she's always with Kevin.
Yeah, there was the other. And then he had those
Let's search it up.
that bike, the low riding bike.
Yeah.
Blonde girl.
But who was the person that had Plank? I don't remember.
Jimmy.
Johnny.
Jimmy.
Is it Jimmy?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Jimmy the one with like the brace?
Oh,
He's friends with like Ed's sister.
she. Yeah. Here, let me search up the name. So, blonde girl, Ed,
I thought it was Ned.
Ed, and Eddie.
Well, you just search at an Eddie cast.
Her name is Naz.
Oh, Nez.
Naz.
There's also May, who is like one of the Kanker sisters. Damn, she looked like look at the teeth, bro. Kevin, show a visual.
Insert visual
Oh, remember
here.
Sarah? That was I think Jimmy's
that's Jimmy's friend.
older sister.
Sarah, I don't remember her.
That's isn't that
Sarah.
Ed's younger sister or something? Or
Oh, the one with the long hair? The one on the, which one is it?
This one,
Orange
bottom
hair.
left. Sarah, I think she's Jimmy's
Girlfriend?
no older sister. I'm
I know they're always, I know they're always
Because
hanging out with
Jimmy's
each
like the
other.
baby of the group, and he had like the thing around his like,
Yeah.
his head or whatever. I don't know, I don't know if that's something to chew on or something because he's still like growing teeth. And then who's the
I also remember is Ralph, bro. That's all I remember.
Something about the son of a shepherd. You're the wrath of the son of a shepherd.
And then I just remember the sisters. That's
oh
it.
Johnny is the guy who owns Plank.
Johnny.
Yeah, bald guy.
Johnny. Plank is a 2x4 piece of wood with a face drawn on it. And he's Johnny's imaginary friend and confidant.
I'm trying to think of any other episodes I can remember or any moments.
Dude, a lot of like the characters kind of looked up. Like he looks like Caillou, but his face is like sideways.
Just one super small eye.
Like as a artist, how do you come up with these ideas? Like I mean, like the short Ed, he looks like an old man.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, no,
But, he's
definitely.
not, but they're all in like high school,
shady.
middle
Right.
school, or whatever. So like the dude's
Dress
already
you up.
balding. Like, but then like Double D is already bald, and that's why he
Yeah,
has like
it's the hat.
the fake hair.
Sockhead.
Yeah, I forgot they called him that. And then like, I think it was Eddy. Wait, no, Eddy's a short one. Ed with one D
It's a tall
is
one.
the
Tall
tall,
one?
stupid one.
It's butter toast.
Like, how do you come up with this concept? Like, you'd have to like, you probably had to dream about it, and it's like, no, might as well
Let's
go
not do
with
this.
it.
Yeah.
Crazy dreams. But and then Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom.
So we got Danny, we got Sam Manson, the hot girl, the hot goth chick.
girl.
Got girl.
Yeah.
Got
There's
Paulina. You had Tucker. Yeah.
Tucker, like he's the super like nerdy dude that knows all the
Yeah.
tech, and I
Yeah.
think that's pretty cool.
What was the sister's name?
Was it Jasmine?
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jasmine. Also like a hot character
Uh-huh.
for like I guess a cartoon.
Who was the rock star ghost one with the blue hair?
Oh, yeah, that
I can
guy.
picture her. I can't think of her name.
Was it?
I'm thinking the other guy. I was thinking of the bounty hunter guy, actually.
Oh shit, yeah, him
Yeah, the
too.
first
It's
like,
like the
main
rock star.
ghost guy.
I remember like
Then you had Vlad. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Vlad,
like the
yes.
main antagonist
Yeah.
of the
Sick, cool villain.
thing. I remember like in like season 3 of Danny Phantom, there's like the version of him that's like kind of like buffer. I think
Oh,
it's
that's
like
the movie though. That movie one was sick.
Yeah, I
Where
think it was like
where he
featured-
takes out Vlad's ghost and merges with it. Right? Is that what you're thinking of?
I don't remember
Ember.
if it's
This
that or
one.
like
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. Yeah.
like Phantom Planet. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, sorry.
What's her name?
Ember.
Amber. Oh yeah, another hot goth chick. Basically, like
Rocker chick.
yeah. It's like I think I saw something on Reddit. Like people were talking about Danny Phantom. They're like, yeah, girls like Sam Manson from Danny Phantom and like all these other cartoons are the reason why they're into like goth chicks today. So like they just like
oh, they had Dash too, the blonde jock guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Always bullying Danny.
Very stereotypical, like
Right name.
Like this guy probably grew up in
archetype.
Naperville or something. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like. Yeah, so there's like Paulina.
Yeah.
Didn't they have other friends besides just like the three of them?
No, it was just them three.
I swear there's some like another nerd dude.
No,
Maybe
it
I'm
was just them
confusing.
three. It was just them three.
No, like side characters, but like I don't really think too much about that.
I
right.
remember them.
Yeah, but like just
Just shows they're unmemorable. You know?
yeah,
Forgettable.
yeah, but like
Then they made the girl version Danny with with an I instead of the Y.
Oh yeah.
good characters, man.
Yeah.
They just keep like building off of the world. And I remember like I think there's like make out fake out. I don't know if you guys remember like because I think they were like Danny and Sam were able to escape like the ghost world and get back to the lab, but they didn't want the dad to like find out that they actually like went through the portal. So then like I think Sam did some quick thinking and like started making out with Danny. And like when the dad came down the stars, he's like, "Oh shit! Like I should probably get out."
Like,
this,
oh,
like, yeah, but like
I
they were
remember
just
that,
trying to
actually.
distract him
Yeah,
from
I remember that.
Jack Fenton.
Oh yeah,
That's his
Jack
name.
Fenton
Or
yeah.
Phantom or whatever it
Ghost
is.
Hunter parents.
Yeah.
Everyone bullied Danny for being like a nerd, but he didn't look anything like a nerd
Yeah.
at all.
Just a regular dude.
Yeah.
He's like just the average. He's just the average chill guy.
He's
He's
a
a
chill
chill
guy.
guy.
So,
But I think I think it's gonna be sweeping.
we'll be outnumbered, bro.
I'm doing Danny Phantom though.
Danny Phantom.
Dang, it's actually leaning towards Ed and Eddie because
Oh, really?
nostalgia, but it was
Oh.
a close vote.
Yeah,
I
2-1.
mean, Danny Phantom has like the romance, has the action, has the
Yeah.
supernatural,
It's just we
some
well made.
mystery shit.
All right, 2-1. That's the
Yeah.
only one that hasn't been
Didn't
sweeped.
That was
they
a hard
like
one.
they set Tucker up with another girl in the
don't
was
remember.
Oh,
another,
it was the
other black girl.
Black
I forgot her
I
girl.
don't
name.
remember. I don't either.
She became a ghost hunter though. You
That's
remember
pretty
that?
badass too,
Yeah.
actually.
But she was like an antagonist. But
I don't know he was into like thick chicks like that.
all right, this one might be tough. So it's Code Lyoko versus Samurai Jack.
Ooh.
I think it's easy for me, but let's
Really?
talk about
So Code Lyoko, they had the main four friends, and then Aelita, and then you had to defeat, or like, well, I don't know, it's not really defeat. You had to go into the towers to
Yeah.
stop one of the world events from happening.
Go in the game world.
and then it resets the day.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a cool show.
And then what was the
Damn, I don't remember
was
any
the-
of their names.
That's what I was just trying
I
to
remember
think
what they
of.
look like. I remember the
Well, there's
pink
a
haired
good-
I
girl.
can picture them.
Well, the blonde guy was Jeremy.
I can't remember anyone's name.
That's all I remember.
I remember
can-
the pink haired girl.
Oh,
picture
the
everyone.
cat guy, his name's Odd. I remember
Odd.
that.
No,
Yeah.
oh, the guy with like the blonde like
Yeah, it's like mohawk
yeah.
thing, and then you had like one dash of purple on it.
yeah. No, that's pretty cool. Like
All of them, the
Style.
guy's name's Ulrich.
Ulrich.
Yeah.
Ulrich.
Who the main guy?
No,
That's Jeremy, right? This main
no,
guy.
the main guy's Jeremy.
Okay.
The guy with glasses, that's Jeremy.
I remember Jeremy.
Ulrich's like the samurai guy.
Gotcha.
I forgot the girl's name though.
Look at a
Besides
picture of
Aelita,
this.
I don't know the
I
other
was
girl.
I have it like I can picture it, but I can't like.
It's a French series. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know it.
What characters are like that?
So maybe they're not even Asian. They're all just French,
And then they made
French,
what?
Vietnamese or something.
Alita. Odd.
Who's the
Ulrich.
black-haired girl?
That's what
Yumi.
interesting. Yuki or
Oh,
Yumi?
yeah,
Yumi.
okay.
Yumi?
Yumi.
Yumi. And then they had the principal's daughter who had a crush on Ulrich. And always was complaining about like everything. She's like nagging, bro.
I used to think Code Lyoko anime.
No, it's French.
Yeah.
It's a
But
French
like, at
cartoon.
the time, just like this
Yeah.
is pretty anime. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's definitely heavily inspired by anime.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
yeah. But they look more Asian than anime characters.
And I think they had like season 2 or 3 they introduced another person that joined their team.
Yeah, it said William on the list.
William, yeah.
I can't picture him though.
Will I Am
Well,
The
I cannot
singer.
picture them.
Black Eyed Peas.
But he like got taken over by the Zenith, I think it was.
Zenith.
Or
That sounds right.
Zenith, maybe? There's
Zenith.
I think it's a Zenith. Something with a Z.
Zenith sounds right.
It's
yeah.
a cool name.
But yeah, he got taken over by Zenith and was like in the world for like weeks or whatever until they saved him. And then he kept turning bad. I'm like, bro, what is going on? The Samurai Jack. I only remember like the openings, to be honest. I
I don't think it was a
memorable.
memorable show. I just remember like I don't think there was any like progressive storyline or anything.
Not until like they remade it, or not remade it. Like they had like the extra season a couple years ago.
Oh,
They had
So
like
I didn't watch that.
they had like the season 5 or season finale. It's like an Adult Swim.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a pretty graphic show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was good though.
Because you had to like the main. The only remembers the intro. Is like you had to fight that giant like.
Aku.
Yeah, it was like a giant shadow, but it was like a dragon head at the top, right? Yeah.
It's Aku.
And then he was like in like some desert world or something, right?
Yeah, he got tossed back in time or something like that.
Right.
That's the future.
Okay.
Dang, I'm trying to think. There's not really many characters I can really think. It's just Jack. There's a bunch of different side characters for different episodes, but there's not like any. Like,
there's nothing. It's like one off basically. There's nothing that builds.
There's not
off
like a lot of recurring characters. Again, until like the Adult Swim like additional
version
season,
of it,
yeah.
which I didn't even know was a thing. So if I knew that, maybe it would have influenced me more. But I guess it's like more of childhood. Well, I guess it is childhood, regardless how old you are.
Yeah.
All right, I think I have my vote though.
Easy.
I already know what's winning, but my vote's Samurai Jack. But I'm pretty sure Cole Lyoko's winning.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because like I was always under the impression that it wasn't like a linear story, so like that's why I can't really connect the dots at all.
For which one, Samurai Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of different like smaller one-off things until like later on.
I don't think I watched until that later on.
No, I think the one you did. It sounds like
Yeah.
So our next matchup is another heavy hitter. Is Ben 10 versus Lilo and Stitch.
ooh,
I like both of them. It's so hard.
both alien shows too.
Exactly.
I don't like either of them. So.
Really?
Dang. He's like,
It's
I'm
like,
not voting at all.
No, I'm gonna vote. It's like for the lesser of two evils.
Ben 10.
So Ben 10, you had Gwen, you had Max, the grandpa.
Yeah, Grandpa Mags.
Grandpa Max. You had Kevin. There's a lot of Kevins in all these
Okay.
shows.
Just
You
common
got
name,
all the
bro.
different alien forms like Diamond Head.
Diamond Head, Forearms.
Forearms.
You had the Mutt one.
Damn, I'm trying to remember these names.
Yeah, Ben 10 seemed like too like Marvel for me for some reason.
It basically
'Cause
was a
it's
superhero,
like
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really loved Ultimate Alien though. That was like my favorite.
Alien
And then
like
he
an
had
adult. That one's good.
like the giant like form. Remember?
Yeah.
He had to fight Vilgax with it. That was
That's a
like
good
way
one.
big. That was his
Yeah.
name. Way big.
Dang, I can't remember any of the alien forms. Any of their names.
Then they had
a bunch.
the bowling ball one. Catapults was maybe his
Catapult.
name.
That sounds
I
right.
think.
I don't remember. Doesn't he get like more than 10 forms after like Ultimate, right?
Yeah, like he has like an adult version where it's like 10 million or
Yeah,
a
okay, I
million
remember that too.
or something like
I
that.
remember that.
And he like showed off an alien that
And it's just like, what is all this?
yeah that he didn't have yet. And then he had the ultimate forms.
Yeah.
And they had the movie, which is pretty sick, where he had like all his allies versus the aliens that were trying to invade Earth or
Yeah.
whatever, which is pretty cool. Because they had, I'm thinking of Teen Titans. There's like some blonde guy. I forgot his name though.
I don't know. Shows a blur.
Yeah.
See, not memorable.
It's a blur.
And who
But that one
else?
did have a linear storyline.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It's just, it was so
can't
long
remember.
ago.
Yeah.
Maybe because like I don't think I like rewatched any episodes. I think that's the issue.
Never watched this as an adult.
You have to like rewatch certain
Mm-hmm.
things.
Yeah, because you're a kid, you don't really think about it.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, funny
turn off your
show,
brain.
pretty colors.
I mean, I don't remember half the things that happen in like Disney movies. Like with Aladdin, I remember him being like a street rat and like I don't know, like singing about being a street rat. And I remember the scene where like there's like the
70% of
sand.
movie, bro.
I remember the scene where like they go under like the sand and like there's like the magic lamp and stuff like
You
that.
remember enough, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
But I
the
don't
movie.
remember much about like Jafar, and I just remember like the final scene like from there. No, I remember like the whole new world, and then
Yeah, bro.
drawing blanks and shit. You know, like.
You remember all the important parts.
Yeah.
But then like I watched like the live action Aladdin movie. I'm like, well, I don't remember any of this stuff happening in the animated series. And then I like read the synopsis like of the cartoon version afterwards, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, they added some shit. Like there's some songs I'm like, I don't remember this song at
Yeah.
all.
They expanded.
So Lilo and Stitch. There's Lilo.
And Stitch.
There's Stitch.
There's
There's
like the
Bleakley.
I don't remember their names at all.
Jumbo Chukiba.
Oh, that's the big
Those are
shark
the big
one.
one,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
No, that's not the big guy. It's like the
Oh,
scientist
wait, no,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Gansu's the fish guy.
Okay.
I never knew their names. I just
And then
saw people.
what's his name?
Yeah, I can
Secret
picture all of
Agent
them.
Bubbles.
I could picture all of them, yeah.
Then who else? And then what's the sister or cousin of Lilo?
Nan.
Something with an N, too.
Like the tall
Nani?
girl.
Is it actually Nani?
Nani?
Nani.
I think like Naomi or something like
That's something with an N.
It's something with an N.
I can picture her.
I feel like it's
And then like the surfer guys, I think his name was David, like the one that was attracted to the cousin.
I don't remember his name.
I think it was David.
Lilo and Stitch.
His memories.
There was a movie called Wet and Wild. That's
Probably.
crazy.
They're probably like
Wait, Lilo and Stitch.
probably like a straight DVD
That's something
thing.
X-rated.
Yeah, her name is Nani.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Their last name is Palakai.
And what about the guy, the surfer guy? I'm pretty sure it's David though.
David Kowina.
Yes, right.
David, you got it.
Dang, both these are good.
So
And then I
the
like
shark
these...
guy is like Captain Gantu.
No, yes, Gantu, yeah.
Gantu.
Yeah.
And then there's Jumba, Jukiba.
Yeah, so that's
The one eye.
Yeah.
Pleakley.
Peakley's the one eye guy.
Pleakley or whatever.
And then there's like the cross
Cobra
dresser.
Bubbles.
Oh, that's right.
That's his big slick.
Myrtle
Trying out
Edmonds.
human culture. Like big
Something
girls,
Grand
guys.
Councilwoman.
Oh, yeah.
See, there's a Hammerhead guard, Alan Yard.
I don't know who that is.
these
Oh,
are-
what the rat? What's the rat's name?
Alan-
That Gantu was reporting to for all the experiments?
Some of these don't
I
show
don't remember.
pictures, but
Dang, they don't want us to know.
damn.
The rat guy. I don't know.
There's a rat.
Yeah, he was like the one that was in charge of Gantu.
I see like a ensign Getco, but that's not a rat.
I don't know.
First officer Ombit.
The officers, I don't think were memorable, but those ones. And then it was so cool because
Who's this?
each
Mrs.
episode was an
Hasagawa?
experiment. Miss Hasagawa, I don't know what that is.
She's like this old lady.
Oh, I remember her.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot her name.
She's not memorable. So. But yeah, each episode had all the experiments on it, which
Yeah.
was so sick because there's
All these different
Stitch
aliens.
was 626, so like they could have had 600 and 25 was
Yeah.
like the one below.
Like a different alien each time.
Yeah.
Can you do your Stitch voice?
I can't think of what he sounds like.
Ohana means family.
There we go.
Think of someone else. And you're pretty close.
This is a hard vote, actually.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go. I actually don't.
I keep thinking, I'm like, I like this one, but this
Yeah.
one's good too.
Brad, you go first.
Yeah, you have the least.
I'm gonna go for Lilo and Stitch just for the Ohana means family.
sound like a Muppet or something.
Yeah, I'm not the best Stitch.
Ohana
Voice actor.
Yeah, I haven't I don't hear enough to practice it.
Ohana means family.
They should do like a what's it called? Like when two shows collab or whatever.
A crossover.
Ben
But
10
instead of
Club.
shows, it's like a show and a movie like Lilo and Stitch and E.T.
Two
So they
alien
do the
things.
finger thing, like the,
E.T. foam home.
E.T. foam Stitch.
What number are you, E.T.?
Yeah, then 625 was so funny. All he did was make sandwiches. He was like a lazy mom. He's like, Gantu, I know you lost, but here's some sandwiches, bro.
Dang, I think I'm going Ben 10.
Ben 10.
Are you going Ben 10?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I'm going Ben 10.
Because there's pros and cons to both. They're both so good.
Yeah. I just remember being super into that show. I remember always wanting to freaking Omnitrix or whatever.
The Omnitrix,
I
yeah.
was like,
yeah.
I want this.
do you end up getting anything like that?
I did not.
I remember
never
with
got one.
Yu-Gi-Oh, people would buy the dual discs.
I never got one of
and
those
whatever.
either. I wanted one of those.
Yeah.
I think we do Lilo and Stitch with this one.
Okay.
Because I remember more about it, but they're both really good.
Yeah, it was a tough battle of the alien shows.
Lilo and Stitch. This one's going to be tough too. Maybe
Oh.
not, depending. So it is Total Drama Island versus Johnny Test.
I think I know what's going to win, but
I think I know who's going to win too. I'm not sure though. Because Total Drama Island kept reinventing itself with all its multiple seasons because they had Action.
yeah.
There's a second season. Then they had a World Tour, was it?
I
Where they were on the
remember.
plane.
Yeah.
And they literally had music numbers to that one. That one was so goofy. And then they had the other one. What was that?
The fourth season was the
with new cast. Yeah,
They redid season 1 with new people. I'm pretty
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
because the one that the matchup for that one was Lightning, I think his name was, because he's like Lightning. He kept saying his name, and then you had like the nerdy guy Cam.
I wasn't sure if he was part of like the first gen or
no, he was the second gen.
So the
season 4.
So
Gen
season
4, Gen 4 like Pokemon.
Season 2 was Total Drama Action.
Yeah,
they added new
Yeah, I remember
characters
that
like
one.
the Hispanic dude.
They had Alejandro.
Yeah, Alejandro.
Yeah.
Like I think half the cast was new, but like a lot of them didn't make it that far. Because I'm pretty sure like the final 2 in Total Drama Action was Alejandro and Heather, right?
No, that's the World Tour one. Total Drama Action Duncan one. I think it was he versed Izzy, like the Jungle Girl.
Jungle Girl, Izzy?
Yeah, I think Owen had a crush on her, like the big guy.
I remember Owen.
Oh no! So the first season was Owen versus
Gwen.
Yeah,
Goth girl.
Yeah,
A lot of goth girls.
A lot of goth girls in our cartoons.
I mean Gwen's pretty hot, so
Explains
it's
a
like
lot.
something about like blue hair that like
Yeah.
I feel like you can't really pull that off in real life. But the thing is, like, she was like pale as a vampire.
She's a goth girl. She's goth girl. Yeah.
That's the whole point.
And then you had I don't remember the host's name at all, but he was a total.
I could picture his
D.
voice.
He's a total.
And they had the
dick.
chef guy too, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
chef was jacked.
I don't know why I can't think of the host's name.
I know. I can picture his voice in my. I hear his voice in my head. I can't think of his name.
It's like Chris something, I think. Total.
Next episode of Total Drama Island.
I don't think they ever changed the host, right?
No.
Oh, Chris McLean.
Chris McLean.
And then like the chef was Chef Hatchet.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
they used to like punish people by making them eat like disgusting food.
Yeah.
Like and if you pass the challenge, then you wouldn't get punished. For
Oh, you guys remember Harold's, the freaking ginger like nerd
Oh,
guy?
I do. Yeah.
There's like one challenge where like I think it was
Actually, I liked Harold. I was like,
no, he was
for him.
hilarious, and like there
He
was
was
like
like top
an
5
action
in like both of his.
There's an action where like they had to do performance, and his was like beatboxing. It was
Yeah.
so based. I was like, that's so.
It's kind of like a
sick.
Weird Al Yankovic, just kind of like
Yeah.
he's such a weird dude. But
Yeah.
everyone hated him. Everyone like pick on him.
Ah.
Yeah,
He's just
like,
like-
especially Duncan would like pick on him.
Oh, but Duncan
He's
picked on
like,
him a lot.
dude, like he's always kind of like,
Gosh, man.
yeah, yeah. I remember for like season. Well, I think it's for all the seasons, but they say that you can vote for who you want to win before the last episode, and then they'll animate both sides of.
No, there's certain regions.
Well, there's United
I think
States and Canada.
Yeah, Canada got different, and neither I think other countries
Because
got
in,
Oh, wow.
in the
That's
U.S.,
pretty cool.
I think.
because I think Canada Gwen won, and then
Yeah, it was the
USA
opposite of-
Canada or USA
Owen
Owen
won
won
here.
I didn't know
and
that.
then
US.
I watched the version in Canada and Gwen won.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Huh.
but it was season 2 is you said it was like Duncan and
Izzy, I think.
Izzy.
I think.
Izzy. Blonde girl?
No, she has orange hair. Ginger.
Is he?
I think. I could be entirely wrong, but I know Duncan won that season. Spoilers if you haven't watched this 25-year-old show.
Oh, I remember her.
And then you had Zeke. He like got booted out, and then he became
First
like
episode.
and then he became like a mutant.
Yeah.
basically.
I forgot why they voted him out first.
I don't remember.
I don't.
I think it was just because he was. Oh, so like when he didn't want to jump into like the water, and he was just like being like a really annoying little like bitch basically. And I think he was just like an easy person to like boot out.
Yeah.
But then like I forgot how he ended up becoming a mutant. I think they just
No,
used him in
he
some
was-
of the other challenges.
He
or
was like
whatever.
in the cargo of not the ship, the plane, and then he like revealed himself in that season or whatever. And he's like mutated and whatnot. It was so goofy.
What a show. So
I
goofy.
feel like they messed up in like sending him back or something.
That's
or-
awesome.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. No, they send you by a ship in the first season.
Yeah.
And some of them, I think they like launch you somewhere or whatever.
I know in the Worlds one, the World Tour or whatever, they just got booted off the plane when that's in the air.
Oh, that's
And they
right.
gave him
Yeah.
a parachute.
That's right.
Yeah. That was a good one. And like the seasons 4 through 6 are like blanking on me.
I only remember season 4.
I just remember 1 and 2.
They made a lot,
First
but
two
they
seasons,
stopped
I
like
remember.
advertising it for Cartoon Network.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then Johnny Test. I remember like the hot guy. I forgot his name.
Gil.
I thought that was Gil. So I thought.
We're talking about like hot goth girls. You're like, oh, I like the hot guy.
Well, no, like
talking about
the
a different show.
sisters. Yeah, the lab sisters were like always like into that guy.
And then you had Johnny had this talking dog. His name was like Dookie or something.
Yeah.
Dookie. Okay.
Oh, Jill's or
No, that's Gil. It's Gil.
Gil.
Yeah. And then like they would make weird scenes where like they rip off his shirt, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what? That's like so random.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Mr. White.
Oh yeah, the agents.
Oh yeah, Mr. White is
Mr.
Black, and they're
Mr. Black.
the
They're opposite.
It's like the opposite. Like Mr. White is black,
Yeah.
but Mr. Black is white.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's goofy.
And then you had the dad.
Show.
I think the dad was like a stay-at-home dad or something.
Hugh.
I can barely. Oh yeah, okay.
Hugh.
Yeah, because remember there's this one episode where Johnny was trying to figure out like what he's good at,
Yeah.
and then he like found that he's good at like sweeping. So then he got recruited to be like part of like I don't know what the Olympic one is where you like sweep and then you have like you push the ball.
Oh, you like push it.
Yeah, and then so he's like doing the sweeping thing. I was like, dude, that's like kind of cool.
Wait, it's like an Olympic thing or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like across the ice.
yeah,
Across the ice,
yeah,
right?
ice,
And you're like
yeah, and you
sweeping.
sweep it.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking like shuffleboard, but I'm like, that's not the same thing.
Is that it?
No.
Oh.
That's
No.
where you like push like.
Oh.
It's like the old folks game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like you don't have to be old to play it, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you push the puck or whatever.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
a
want to
puck.
try to get it like
Yeah.
Yeah.
in like the
middle or whatever.
or
There's,
whatever
like, a
has
ring.
the most points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then what else? I don't remember the mom at all, to be honest. I know there was a mom, but I
I'm
just don't
trying,
remember.
I'm trying to picture her. I
It
can't
says her
even
name
picture
is
her.
Mary Tess.
I can't even picture her.
Well, hold on.
What does she look like?
She looks like her daughter. Like Mary and Susan. They look like pretty much the same.
Those are the sisters, aren't
Those are
they?
the sisters.
Oh, they are. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Lilo Tess. Let me see.
One's the sister, or one's the daughter, one's the mom. Like
This
wait,
girl. Yeah.
Oh, I
she's not
vaguely
memorable
remember
at
it.
all. She's not memorable at all.
She's not like Dexter's mom, you know.
So I saw Mary. I'm just like, oh, she has glasses and she looks so mature. So I'm
Yeah.
like, that's probably the mom. They're literally the same person with different hairstyles.
Yeah.
Like, one has straight hair. One
Because they're
has
supposed to be
curly hair.
twins.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, when I look at their glasses, it makes me think that's like the eye shape or whatever. But it's
Yeah.
totally wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know what's winning this one.
I think just based how long we talked
Yeah,
about it,
I think
that one's
we know
gonna
what
win.
I think it's gonna be a sweep here.
Yeah. Yeah, Total Drama
Total
Island.
Drama Island. Yeah, okay.
All right. Last one for this side of the bracket. Jeez. Is Chowder versus Camp Lazlo.
I remember
hard, I
guess.
Schnitzel. It was like
What was like wasn't there like a guy with the mustache in Chowder, right? Or am I thinking of something else?
the blue guy with the white mustache.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't think of his name.
But he was like one of the main
Yeah,
characters.
he's
I don't
like
remember
the
his name.
mentor to Chowder
Yeah.
right there. And, you had
And then you had like the golem guy.
Schnitzel. He goes rada rada.
Was that him?
Rada, rada.
I think
Yeah,
that is,
that's
yeah.
Schnitzel.
That's all I remember. That's all the characters I
Chowder
remember.
is such a weird show.
I don't. When I search up chowder, it's like it shows the food.
Clam chowder.
It's a rich, creamy soup, often featuring seafood and potatoes. So chowder TV.
And then what else? I remember there was one episode Chowder was trying to like pick up or hit on this one girl and ask her on a date or something like that.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that. He's like he has like a rival, right? It's like a
I don't know if he has
female
that.
chef, or she's like has a crush on him or something.
Oh, he might be right.
She's
So
like
there's a
bunny?
panini.
Yeah, panini. Yeah, that's her.
Schnitzel, and then
Rada rada.
So like the blue guy, his name is like Mung Dal or something like that. Mung Dal.
Oh, Mung,
Mung.
I think.
And then there's the elfin dude named Gazpacho.
Oh yeah.
And then Miss Endive, like
That's
the
the big
carrot
orange girl?
chick.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Truffles, like the old lady.
Wait, let me see the character.
Oh, here I'll show you.
Which... Oh, the orange. Okay, I remember
So I
her.
just remember Panini had a huge crush on Chowder, and she was flirt with
Yeah.
him.
And you're so like oblivious to like what's
Yeah.
going on. She
Sounds
kind of
like
gives
a
me
lot
like
of
a.
main character.
Not your boyfriend. I'm trying to get other moments.
Was he
but
just
so-
like not interested in her,
Yeah.
or was he kind
Yeah.
of like just like a little kid? He's like, I'm not even thinking about like love.
I think it's like both.
Okay.
I just remember I was going, I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend. Yeah, I remember that.
What else? And then Camp Lazlo. Camp Lazlo was a monkey. Then he had like Raj, I think, was the
Yeah,
elephant.
Raj, yeah.
And there's another friend I just don't remember.
Dang, that show is completely blanking right now.
And I know like the camp counselor was a moose guy.
That show is completely
Gazpacho.
blanking.
No,
No.
Camp
Camp
Lazlo.
Oh shoot.
That show is blanking in my mind completely.
These ones I didn't watch that much.
I remember watching Chowder more.
I don't think Camp Lazlo had like a strict like linear progression as well.
Oh, definitely did it.
Yeah, there's
Who was the other friend between the Lazlo
damn
and Raj?
these names I don't even recognize. There was like Lumpus or whatever.
Was that the
Patsy
moose?
Smiles,
That's the
yeah.
moose.
Yeah.
Patsy Smiles, Clam, Lazlo, and there's Hoo Ha, the general thing. Chef Moosley.
Let me see him.
There's another
It
moose.
doesn't have a character. Like no character picture.
Show.
Miss Jane Doe.
Remember.
Nina, Raj,
I remember Raj.
Dave,
I remember Raj. Yeah.
Misty,
I can't
Mr.
remember
Thomas,
any moments from this show.
Chip.
I don't remember any of them. I think it's Chowder's going
I
just
think
because of memory.
Chowder, I remember more for us. That's my vote. I can't remember anything from
Camp
Camp
Lazlo
Lazlo.
was around for 5 seasons, and we
I
can't
can't
remember
remember
anything.
I can picture the show. I can't think of anything from that show.
I remember
at all.
enjoying it a lot. I just
Yeah,
don't
exactly. I
remember
can't
anything.
remember any moments or anything.
Like one of the questions that shows up on here is Clam from Camp Lazlo autistic?
Dang. What is Clem? What is
So
it?
it says Clam from Camp Lazlo is autistic. He's not very verbal. When he does speak, his sentences are short and have odd grammar. He also has echolalia and will repeat things over and over. In Mascot
He
Madness,
actually does.
yeah, like
What's
I
clam though?
No, but
What
this-
animals? What animals clam?
Clam.
I can't even picture them.
Clam. Clam is like the short, like yellow dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I do remember him. I thought he
Yeah.
was like a dinosaur looking thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's the third guy. So
Yeah.
Clam was
He has
the
like a
third guy.
weird voice, and he like
I used to like him.
used to not anymore.
No, I remember
But
liking that
the,
character when I
the
was
source
younger.
that answer that question is from Tumblr.com. Like
Oh,
it doesn't
okay.
seem like the most.
No,
like,
it's just some guy
it's not the
talking-
best
making up
source.
some
Yeah, they're just
theory.
yapping.
I was like, oh, I laughed. Now I feel bad for laughing.
All right, who we voting for? Chowder, right?
Chowder's got my
Yeah.
vote.
I'm doing Chowder.
I always remember most of that show, or more of that.
All right. Now to the other side of this bracket.
This intense
It's not over.
All right, we're only a fourth. We're like halfway, and then we just let's get deeper. We have to probably speed rounds. Looney Tunes versus Rugrats. I honestly don't remember much of either show, to be honest.
I'm just gonna say right now,
I know my
vote's
favorite,
Rugrats.
but like I can't pinpoint. Just
I'm gonna say you said Rugrats.
That's my vote,
I think
yeah.
Rugrats too,
I was gonna pick Looney Tunes.
I have a lot of attachment to the Rugrats.
because I don't remember much of any.
I used to love that show.
I
so
remember
much.
Space Jam, like the movie that had the Looney Tunes. But like Michael Jordan, he goes for like that final dunk and he like stretches his arm
From
like
half court.
From half court, that was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
And Lilo was like one of my favorite characters
Tommy,
too.
I remember the
Chelsea.
Tasmanian devil like never spoke gibberish. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's just quick, super
And then he's
fast.
like spinning
Remember
everywhere.
like Roadrunner and Coyote.
Yeah. Meet.
There's a Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Trying to think of who else is in there. There's a lot of people.
There's Bugs Bunny. What was like Bugs Bunny's girlfriend?
Lola.
Lola.
That's
Okay.
woken a bunch of furries or something.
Yeah.
But let's go on to the
That's
next
how like
one.
Furry started, like
Yeah, for
Space
real.
Jam, because like they made her
Lola.
like
They made her hot
they
for no
dolled her
reason.
up for like the
Oh,
movie.
what's like the was it like, the pig? He always does like
Pork
that.
something.
That's all, folks. Yeah.
Is it Porky?
Was it
I thought it was Porky the
Yeah.
pig too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all, folks.
And let's go on to the next one. Static Shock versus Codename Kids Next Door.
Easy.
Oh, this is hard for me.
For you, yeah.
But
Explain Static Shock.
I mean, it's like your stereotypical
Because he like
superhero
superpower
show.
was like static, obviously.
electricity.
And then
You had to like the little cool hoverboard.
yeah, the hoverboard was a trash can
Yeah.
container or lid. It was so goofy.
I do like
I
Static
forgot
Shock
his
a
friend.
lot.
What was his friend? He was like a nerdy friend though. I believe.
Yeah, every hero has their nerdy friend.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. I just remember Static Shock actually. I don't remember like his non-hero name either. Like his actual name. I just remember the opening. It goes superhero Static Shock. Woo, woo.
And then he had like that like bandana as this freaking like
Yeah.
eye cover.
Yeah.
So I love Static Shock, but also I have way more attachment to Codename because
Yeah.
next door.
I think
One
Codename's
of the
gonna
number
win.
1s through 5. So it's like
This show is so good.
Nigel
Uno.
I like the movie where like his dad was the secret agent number 0.
Yeah.
That was so sick.
Yeah.
And then his parent or his dad's brother was the evil stepdad or not
Yeah.
stepdad, the dad of the
Delightful
Delightful Children down the
yeah.
lane. And then the Delightful Children were Squad Z
Yeah.
that like got lost. and then like their dad or their parent or how do I word it? It's like the dad and his brother, his granddad was like the super bad.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so sick.
They had like a moon base. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I remember Rainbow Monkeys. I remember
Rainbow
Monkeys.
Monkeys.
Oh, yeah.
She's like obsessed with them.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Was it pretty diverse? Like cast
Yeah, they were
of
super
characters?
diverse.
You got like an Asian. You got like
Yeah.
Number
3
5.
white
Number 5,
people.
she was black. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 5 was black. Then
So the girls are very diverse, but the guys really aren't. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Now I think
I just
about
noticed
it.
that
Like, wait a
too.
minute.
But like my personal favorite was number 4.
number 4. Oh yeah, the
Blonde,
Cody
Yeah.
like the
with the bangs.
You
He
can
was
barely
cool.
see his eyes,
Yeah,
and
the
he's just
bangs.
I
like
liked him
super
too.
chill all the
He was
time.
cool.
I remember the
Guilty.
one episode where like number 2 Hoagie's brother saves them from they all converted to animals.
Yeah.
Manga, like,
To manga, they converted to manga volumes. No, they converted to animals, and then since Tommy wasn't a part of the kids next door, he saved them,
Yeah.
and he's like, everyone like appreciates him for saving them, and he's like, "What number do you want to be?" He's like, "I want to be number T." I'm like, "Oh, T's not a letter though, or not a number though.
goofy.
Oh, it's awesome.
But all right, let's
Yeah.
move on. That one.
I love Static Shock, but I can't defend it. not against Codename Kid Next Door.
All right.
I also played a lot of like the Codename Kids Next Door games
Yeah, I did too.
on cartsnetwork.com.
So they had next one is Flintstones versus SpongeBob. I think it's already easy.
This is like an easy
my
like
God.
body.
It's a layup.
Like, it's dead. It's
All right, I
SpongeBob.
think,
It's
yeah.
Flintstones.
Flintstones.
It's not even a
Upset
competition.
alert.
It's
Yeah, let's just move forward with that
we haven't
advertising.
discussed. Yeah, we haven't discussed it. It's
Yeah, but
dead.
do.
And the next one now is Xiaolin Showdown versus Scooby Doo.
They're good for different reasons.
Yeah,
I really like Xiaolin Showdown a lot.
I like Xiaolin Showdown a lot.
I think I'm gonna go
And
for
then
Xiaolin Showdown.
He had
Yeah.
like Jack Splicer was his name.
Yeah.
And he was always losing. He's so goofy. Then you had like Clay, Raymundo, Kimiko,
What was the main guy's name?
Omi.
Omi, that's right. Yeah.
Was there 4 of them? Yeah, there's only 4 of
I
them.
can't
Yeah.
remember like names for some
I
reason.
know, so I'm blanking on the characters' names.
I just remember the show being really good.
Shaolin Showdown.
And then the dragon. I forgot the dragon's name. Oh, and then you had like, what was like the good guy that became a bad guy? He had like long hair, and he could turn into a dragon. Chase Young. That's
Chase
it.
Young.
Yeah,
Is it? Yeah.
it is.
Oh yeah.
Kimiko, there's Omi, Ouya,
Raymundo.
Raymundo,
I don't remember the master's name at all.
Master Fung.
Master
yeah, okay,
Fung.
I don't remember him.
There's
But it sounds like
Catnap.
Shaolin won. So.
Yeah. Rip Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo's kind of basic.
Mystery Incorporated, you know.
It's good. It's just yeah.
I think this next one's gonna be another easy one. So we'll
Okay.
just Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Avatar: The Last Airbender.
It's just not even a competition. it's not even close. I mean,
All right.
Courage is
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm writing down Courage. Just kidding. That's
Courage is
Avatar.
awesome, but like you're not
Stupid dog.
You're not beating freaking Avatar.
Stupid dog.
Stupid dog. Hey, look back.
All right, this one could go either way. So it's Johnny Bravo versus Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
I know my
It's kind
vote.
of tough, actually.
I think I know my vote too.
It's Billy Mandy for me, but
Same.
I love Johnny Bravo too.
I
Let's
love
go
Johnny Bravo.
for
But
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny
I
Bravo.
just think
Hey,
of
pretty mama.
Hey, mama.
I think of Dracula from he goes scrape and lick, scrape.
Johnny Bravo was the
lick.
original, like the, like the reverse triangle. I can't make it with my fingers, but like,
Well, like this.
All the
Yeah.
the muscular body types.
yeah, just like really broad shoulders, really thin waist.
Yeah.
whatever.
Little bubble.
Hey,
Yeah,
first
He's
of all-
just like, yeah,
I used to love Johnny Bravo so much. I used to watch that a lot.
he's kind of like the buff dude, but he has a really good relationship with his mom. So it's like, for you ladies out there, if you want to find a guy that's like put together,
Like a triangle upside down.
Yeah, upside down. Look for an upside
Johnny
down
Bravo is your
triangle.
man.
That's your standard now,
he's
ladies.
supposed to be like Elvis, but like just
Yeah.
a modern version or whatever.
Yeah.
Billy Mandy just has too much weirdness stuff. And
Yeah.
I have too many fond memories of that show.
Hey, pretty mom.
Same.
You always
Fat
have those
burger.
like sunglasses.
Yeah.
So Grim Adventures win that one. Oh, this one I think is gonna be a easy one. Teen Titans versus Kim Possible.
It hurts me, but it's Teen
Easy.
Titans.
I think it's Teen Titans
Teen
easily.
Titans.
I like Kim Possible a lot, but Teen Titans is too good.
Because Kim Possible,
But
they
let's
had
discuss the shows though.
They had Rufus, the naked mole rat.
Yeah.
It's Kim Possible, and then there's Ron.
And there's Shigo.
Oh, it was Ron, yeah. What was the
Shigo.
green girl?
No,
She was
Shigo.
thick. She was
Wait, what's
thick.
Ron?
Shigo.
She's also goth.
She's
So
goth,
it's
yeah.
like-
She's got-
Yeah.
Everyone's
Like,
obsessed
what
with
was
her.
Ron's last name again?
Stoppable.
Oh, okay, Ron.
yeah, he
Stoppable.
was like the
For some
Yeah.
reason, I thought it was Kim
Opposite.
Possible and Ron Possible. I'm like,
No.
wait, is this
They're
a
married,
incest?
yeah.
Like, their
Ron
brother sister or
Stoppable.
something?
Ron
Like, bro.
Stoppable.
Then Teen Titans. You had the original,
Starfire,
yeah,
Cyborg.
original 5.
Bro, I was like the other year. I was trying to like see if you could buy a plushie of the naked mole rat.
Oh,
Rufus?
Rufus?
Because like my friend dressed up as like Kim Possible for Halloween.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, what if I like brought like a mole thingy because it'd be like kind of like cute.
Yeah.
But then I was looking online. They were expensive as hell.
Really?
And they were
What's
like
expensive? Like 50
like
bucks?
100 to like 300.
What
Were
the?
they custom
Yeah,
made or
and like
something? Or?
yeah, well, because they didn't actually make any plushies.
Okay,
They're
yeah,
all
so
like
custom
fan made.
made. Yeah, that makes
So there's
sense.
like large demand but not enough supply.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's really easy to do the Kim Possible like outfit. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to
Yeah.
buy one. You could just
Yeah.
do it
Yeah,
yourself because it's
simple.
easy.
I remember they had the crossover with Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, that's right.
And Jumbo thought that Rufus was one of the experiments.
Yeah.
Bro. That was so goofy.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
And then Ron kept telling him through the whole episode that he's a naked
He's a
mole
naked mole
rat. And then finally
Oh my
Jumbo
God.
like accepted that he was a naked mole rat, bro. It was so goofy.
But like naked mole rats don't even look like that in real life.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it was
probably.
probably not
Yeah.
as cute. As
'Cause I
the
look for
cartoon.
plushies for a naked mole rat. I'm like, this looks nothing like Rufus.
Yeah.
And then
Hey, if you want to do that for your business, just get like a Rufus
you got a
I'm
Rufus.
afraid,
plushie
I'm
or
afraid of
whatever.
Disney,
Make
but you
a lot of
know,
money.
Disney
Oh
scares me.
yeah.
And they had a crossover with Proud Family too. The Lilo and Stitch.
I was like, Kim Possible?
No, Lilo and Stitch did. Talk about crossovers. All right, the last one for this side of the bracket. Totally Spies versus My Gym Partner's a Monkey.
Easy.
My vote's totally Spies.
Totally Spies. I
was
remember Clover.
I don't remember much of any of them.
That was just a guilty pleasure show.
Sam
I
was
was
the
like, I
blonde
can't watch.
girl,
I'm a guy. I
Clover
shouldn't be
was-
watching this.
Yeah.
I still liked it.
No, like I
I
mean,
watched some of it, but I don't remember
it took
much of
place in a
anything.
mall. I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't think so.
Totally Spies.
I can picture them. I don't know their names.
I don't know any of their names. There's
I
I
think
could picture
the
them
ginger,
completely.
the blonde.
Yeah, exactly. There's a girl wearing green.
But she had black hair, yeah. And she was
Yeah.
like the more like tanner one.
yeah, I was correct with two of them, Clover and Sam. So Clover's the blonde one, Sam's the ginger, and Alex is like the Latina.
Yeah,
I
can
think she's
picture-
Latina. I don't remember, but
She was definitely tan. Though.
Jerry was like the big boss guy. I don't remember anyone else like the enemies or whatever.
They brought it back.
So Totally Spies.
Yeah, I remember that show.
I think I remember My Gym Partner's a Monkey more, so I
just
would
remember-
vote for that one.
I
But
just
I'd,
remember the
it'd
opening.
lose this one 2-1.
Totally Spies is basically just like Powerpuff Girls, but like old.
Yeah,
Spies.
exactly.
They kind of look similar as well. You got like the blonde hair.
Wait
got
a
the
minute,
ginger.
you're on to something, bro. Wait
But
a
then like
minute.
Clover has like black hair as well, but she's tan. I'm pretty sure there are like conspiracy theories. but-
Wait a minute.
yeah, but does Alex have green eyes? Because I feel like that would confirm she does.
Wait
That's
a minute.
crazy. That's crazy.
Wait
but-
1 second.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
All
There's a
right.
question like, what race is Alex in Totally Spies?
She's Latina.
Oh, she's both Asian and Latin American descent.
Damn.
It's
Wow.
actually like a half and half. Wait, Reddit conspiracy.
Okay, we got.
All right,
Okay.
round 2. We're at 16 shows left.
We're almost there.
So this one is Proud Family versus Fairly Odd Parents, or Fairy Odd Parents. Sorry, I said Fairly that time. I think we don't have to
What was
like go
the
into
two choices?
Proud Family versus Fairy Odd Parents.
It's actually kind of hard.
Got really quiet. A lot of thinking.
We're
a
all
lot of thinking.
thinking.
A lot of focusing.
Well, it's only gonna get harder. This round's gonna be hard. The next
what
round's
you
gonna be
said.
harder, and the next round's gonna be the hardest. The next round's gonna be
really
the.
hard.
That's what you said.
There's 16 contenders, really.
That's it. Never mind.
I don't know. And I'm just thinking like that way at all, bro.
It's gonna get harder. It's gonna get even harder. It's the hardest it could ever be. Like,
Hey, yo.
I was not thinking. I know what you're talking about. But I was not thinking that way at all, bro.
I'm going to go Fairly Oddparents. I love both a lot, though.
I remember more from Fairly
Yeah,
Odd
exactly.
Yeah,
That was
I
my
remember
Very
situation.
Odd Parents.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna do Fairly Oddparents as well. All right, clean sweep. All right, now this one's. I mean, they're all gonna be tough. Foster son for Imaginary Friends versus Danny Phantom.
Easy.
Well, yeah.
For you. Actually, I think this would be a tiebreaker one. Because you're going Danny Phantom, right?
Sure.
Well, I mean, it's whatever you.
Yes.
I'm for sure going Foster's.
Okay.
I love Foster's.
Oh man, they're both great.
Yeah, they're both too good.
Why do you put me on the spot like that?
I just know it's a tiebreaker.
That was the whole point. He wants to put pressure on you.
I know his vote. I love Foster's.
All right, to move this forward, I remember more from Danny Phantom, so I'm moving that one.
My king.
At least he got through round 1.
Yeah, at least they get knocked out round 1.
All right,
It's a tough battle.
Lyoko versus Lilo and Stitch.
Easy.
I think everyone's gonna go the same way, or no?
Are y'all going Lyoko?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I'm not gonna reveal my cards just yet.
I'm going Lyoko.
Okay. I think we're gonna go the same way. I think.
Lyoko.
No, I'm doing Lilo and Stitch. Oh, you guys are doing this. I was wrong entirely. I thought everyone was gonna do Lilo and Stitch, but I was wrong. Oops. All right, Lyoko.
Again, the close vote. This is our toughest tournament yet.
Oh yeah, no doubt. All right, this one I think is gonna be an easy one. Well, I mean, we'll see. Total Drama Island versus Chowder.
Total drama.
You see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
Massacre.
All right, that was a fast one side of the brackets.
That was a massacre.
So we've been
right.
explaining every show. And
Yeah,
it's
so I
like
could
just
just
kind
we
of
can
go
go
through
through
the
it.
line.
So Rugrats versus Codename Kids Next Door. I think it's
Sorry, what?
Rugrats versus Codename Kids Next Door.
Easy.
I'm happy either way, but I really like Rugrats. But I'm pretty sure Codename's winning.
Yeah.
I'm happy either way though.
Yeah, Codename. I vote for.
Codename. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like Brad's like, no, dude, Rugrats.
I love
Whoa!
Bruh, I like.
I have so much
I
nostalgia
just like
for that
all
show.
of them, man. But like, especially number 4, number 3.
No, that's what I'm
Just
saying.
kept
real.
singing, like listing them off.
Just-
367.
Yeah,
all of them.
change my vote. Yeah, number
The thing is,
1
like,
and 2.
from like the first episode that I watched, I'm like, I shipped the 2 of these, and then they end up together at like the very end of the series as well.
It's funny that they did
Oh,
like a
yeah.
live action with that too.
Yeah.
At the end, like
Oh, that's
reminiscing about
right.
number 1
I
and where he
forgot
went.
about that. Yeah.
They did the same thing like Danny Phantom. Like I shipped Danny and Sam from like the first season, and they ended up together. I'm like, I feel like I'm good at like figuring out like
Cartoon
who
ships.
ends up together, because they didn't like hint at all in the beginning, and then it kind of like shows up, and like I kind of knew they were gonna do something with it.
All right, SpongeBob versus Xiaolin Showdown.
Easy.
I think that's gonna go
I think
far.
this one's too OP. I think it's
I think
SpongeBob.
yeah.
SpongeBob is just too strong.
SpongeBob.
It's too good.
Yeah, SpongeBob. For
I'm
me.
Dirty Dan.
It's too many quotes.
Jesus,
too many good
man.
memes. We're gonna explain
No, I'm
SpongeBob.
Dirty Dan.
I ripped my pants.
I
They made a whole song for that.
Maniacs in
I actually
the
learned.
mailbox.
I like the song "Rip My Pants" so much. I learned it on ukulele.
Did you really?
Ooh,
It's
that's
actually pretty sick.
Yeah, I learned
Sick.
I learned a cover of it.
Nice.
Good song. That's some good songwriting.
The show is just too good.
All right, next. I think it's gonna be an easy one too. Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah.
I think it's
It's
Avatar.
Avatar. I love
Avatar.
Billy and Mandy a lot, but Avatar is just again.
It's so hard
What's
to go
going
against.
on? Like the first round was so difficult, and the
now
second
we've got
round
these powerhouses.
because all the shit
all the
shows end up getting to like the second round.
all the strong ones are coming out swinging. Avatar is just too good.
All right, Teen Titans versus Totally Spies.
Easy.
Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Titans.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was fast. That was a really fast round.
That was
Who's your
crazy.
guys' favorite character in Teen Titans?
I love Beast Boy.
Favorite character.
As a kid, but as a man, you know, it's Rave.
The goth girl, you know?
As a
Goth
man,
girl,
you
bro.
know, but when I was a kid, I was like, oh yeah.
I like
Peaceful.
Robin.
There's so many. I loved
Cyborg.
I like Cyborg a lot too, actually.
I like Moss and Menos. Those guys are
Oh, those are good
hilarious. Those guys are hilarious.
Slater, like the
Yes,
I think that's his
Slade.
name?
It's Slade.
Slade.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I remember like the one where they fought the Justice of Evil. They got evil, and they got
yeah.
all of like the teen heroes versus
Yeah.
all the enemies. That one was like I always rewatch that one
Yeah,
because they got the
Speedy.
heralds.
Yeah.
The herald that does the trumpet, Jericho, the Panther.
Who's the Aquaman guy? What was his name?
I think it was literally called
was it
Aqua Boy.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember
I think
him.
literally what it is.
I
Like,
can picture him. I was like, dang, what's his name?
Did you guys watch Teen Titans Go by any chance?
No, it pissed me
Pretty
off.
bad.
yeah,
I
the
saw
animation
her running
style.
on. Yeah, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, no, my little like 5-year-old cousin at the time like loved that. Like we visited in the Philippines and he was
Yeah.
also visiting from England. And he'd always say in his British accent, like, no, I want Teen Titans Go. And we're like, no, we're watching Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
And then like they would swear like crazy and he started copying it. My dad's like, yeah, like change the channel. Or just like
Never mind. I went to Teen Titans Go.
get out of here. Just like,
All right, third round. Hopefully it gets harder. Well, it's actually the same person that made these. That's really funny.
Is it?
Fairly Oddparents versus Danny Phantom.
Oh, the Butch Hartman
Oh.
show.
Butch Hartman shows. Yeah.
yeah. For some reason, I was thinking like Dan Schneider also made it. I'm
No.
like, no.
This is Butch
It's
Hartman.
like, no, he made my favorite shows. That'd be very sad, you know.
Oh man.
Because one is like, oh, they're both kind of supernatural, but in like different
Yeah,
ways.
different
One's
ways.
more like a serious story. Other one's
We're just goofy.
goofy.
Yeah, because Fairly Oddparents is funnier.
Yeah.
Danny Phantom is like, it's like slice of life, romance, action, adventure.
They had that muscular fairy as like Juan Decimo or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You got Jordan Von Strangle.
Oh yeah, they're just a giant freaking.
Remember
Fairy.
like his nerdy friends, like I think it was like AJ and
Chester.
Chester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chester were like the braces and
Yeah, and he was in the trailer homes, and
Yeah.
AJ was the smart guy.
Wealthy family.
Wait, Chester
Yeah.
was poor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was in a
the
trailer
trailer
home.
part.
His dad wore like a brown bag over
Oh,
his
that's
head.
right. Was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a baseball player or something, or
Yeah, I think he was a famous
Yeah.
baseball player. And then he like had some
Yeah,
catastrophic
messed
thing
something up,
happen, so he
yeah.
had to like hide his identity.
Crazy backstories for a kid's show. Like,
Butch Hartman was going hard. You know,
Dang, that makes him a lot more.
this is a hard vote actually.
I mean, what we're at the final 8.
Yeah.
These all are gonna be tough.
Dang.
Oh, man. Made by the same guy, so he can't be mad either way.
He wins either way.
Well, Bryan, I think,
Man.
are you doing where you're gonna go?
We
I
don't
went
have
for that
Brian's
DP.
vote. Where are you going, Jason? I'll be a tiebreaker. Or if there is a tiebreaker, I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go Fairly Oddparents. I'll
There's
make it a tiebreaker.
Oh, snap.
Oh, you're trying to get back at him. It's like trying to put all the pressure.
Dang, that's actually a hard one.
That's what he said. She said. No, wait. Last time was he said. This time it's she said. He said that's a hard one. So you're talking from the other perspective. So
I think I have more nostalgia for Fairly Oddparents.
Ooh.
More attachment to it.
coming, my day.
Your goats
Your
is
reign of terror
gone.
is over. I think I know what the final two are going to be, unless they
But
fight earlier.
what's your reasoning?
I don't know, man.
Just to spite me, basically.
No, that's a I just
Like you eliminated my other show, so I'm gonna
yeah,
eliminate
you
your
got rid
show.
of Foster, so I don't know. I just have a lot of. I don't know. I just have a good
More
memories
nostalgia
of,
for that and memories.
I
Yeah,
can remember more moments from Fairly Oddparents.
I
Even though
remember a
also-
lot from both.
He's
so
not really like Danny Phantom a lot too, but
you can't go wrong either one. This one I don't know how it would be, but it's Cold Lyoko versus Total Drama Island.
They're good in different ways.
Yeah.
It's just like, what's your preference of the day? What ice cream do you prefer today?
do you want good ice cream or good ice cream?
But it's like no, like Total Drama Island's like a trash good ice cream. it's like bad, but it's like good
you
because
want-
it's
It's bad,
bad.
but it's good.
Do you want trashy good or just good?
Yeah.
It's like it's so bad, but I can't stop watching.
Exactly.
No, it's actually really good. It's
No,
not-
yeah. I think my votes are Cold Lyoko.
I'm doing Total Drama Island. What
Total
Bryan?
Drama Island.
Oh, yeah, I was like, listen, he gave it no thought whatsoever. I was like, all right, let's put Bryan on the spot. But
like,
no,
I already knew.
I already knew the answer.
Because like Total Drama Island is like when I was like a teenager, like watching it, like that first season was I think it was like peak television.
Right, the start of the
Mentioned that
bracket's
before.
gonna be insane.
Yeah, no
So
doubt.
it's literally going to be like the final four, but it's not,
I-
which is crazy. So our 4 is Codename Kid Next Door, SpongeBob the matchup, and then
Oh.
Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Teen Titans. Ooh, that's
Yeah,
going
you
to be
got
tough.
powerhouses against powerhouses.
Ooh, man.
Is SpongeBob really gonna lose here?
I actually am
What were the
thinking.
Think so?
First
So
two?
matchup for this side is Codename Kid Next Door versus SpongeBob SquarePants.
Fuck, bro.
That's what I'm saying. These are two like gods fighting each
Yeah.
other.
See, who would win in a fight? Number 5 or Sandy Cheeks?
Number 5, easy.
No, like think about
I
it.
think
Like
Sandy would win.
in SpongeBob, everyone's like names
Scared.
have like hidden meanings. Like Sandy Cheeks, you just think of like. I'm not gonna say it out loud. But like,
Yeah, bro, you're right. Bro.
Yeah, you're right though.
You're so right.
like, why is Mr. Krabs like greedy?
His claw.
Yeah, he's always like just grabby with money.
Money.
Money. And then like his daughter's a whale, which doesn't like make any
Pearl.
sense.
Pearl.
Yeah. There's a lot of like hidden backstories to everything.
Too much lore here.
Patrick literally lives under a rock.
Plankton is literally like what his name is.
Plankton.
What's his wife? The robot?
Karen, the robot.
Yeah, like the original Karen. This was AI before AI was AI. Like,
SpongeBob predicted the future.
and they did have crazy like stand-up episodes where they did go into like different universes. I forgot what it was called, but the one where they used like a time machine to I think it was Squidward who uses like a time machine to
Oh yeah, I do remember.
he ended up in like prehistoric
I don't remember that one.
He went to like the past and like the future, and then he ended up in like
Sponge
white
Guard.
space. Yeah. And there were a lot of like memorable episodes. Like I guess a lot of them.
Too good.
Yeah, I remember like the one where they were karate chopping things to make sandwiches or
Oh
whatever.
my god, yeah.
And I remember the one where the Patrick and SpongeBob sneak back into Sandy's little dome thing without the water thing, and they're like, water.
I remember they learned like all the swear words too. Mr. Krabs, he said. Yeah.
It's like the freaking
The
car.
horn, whatever,
Yeah.
You guys remember chocolate?
Yeah.
Just like that, like 100-year-old, like little. I don't know what that is, like a weird
don't know what
fish
it
or
is
whatever.
either.
It's like decomposing.
What did
Just
they
like,
say? What are they selling? They're selling chocolate.
chocolate.
Oh, remember like the one guy that was like with the always injured. He's like, oh, at night I cry my eyes. No, not that guy, but he's like, at night I cry my eyes to sleep and they break or something. When I walk down the stairs, my legs break or something like so goofy.
You guys remember Living Like Larry?
Living
Yeah,
like
Larry.
Larry the lobster.
Winnie Hut Jr.
It's a lot of like you'd consider them like NPCs, but they're so like memorable.
Yeah, it's just
Like the My Leg dude.
SpongeBob's just too good.
So
There's
is it this one gonna win?
Squilliam, remember?
Squillium, yeah.
I still remember like the halftime. Oh, funny enough, they did that this Super Bowl.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
The SpongeBob Super Bowl, they did that during the Super Bowl. On like the Cartoon Network or whatever. Or not Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon.
Then what's memorable about the other show? See, we've been talking about SpongeBob so much that I don't remember what it's competing against.
Codename
Kids Next Door.
which is also a powerhouse show.
Yeah.
Very good, but
It's
think
just,
about
yeah,
emotional impact.
it's just SpongeBob is just too powerful.
Yeah.
Remember
it's
like
too
the
strong.
the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I'm a goofy goober, yeah.
SpongeBob is just I think it's SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
I love Codename Kids Next Door. It's a great show.
But
It's
against SpongeBob.
yeah, it's too
Just the
powerful.
competition, bro.
This one's gonna be even harder though.
This one's be
Avatar: The Last
to be
Airbender versus Teen Titans.
Oh, dude.
yeah. I'm happy either way, but
I'm happy either way too.
It's still
Flip a coin. Everyone flip a coin. So.
Because Avatar, the
it's
original
just too good.
Avatar, Team Avatar.
What was going on at Nickelodeon? They had some powerhouses coming out.
This one's Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network.
Obviously, like Avatar
Yeah.
and SpongeBob was
Yeah.
two strong ones.
Yeah.
Teen Titans is really, really good too, though. I think my vote's for Avatar.
I think mine's the same way, I think. I'm doing Avatar too.
I love Teen Titans a lot, though.
I remember more from Teen Titans
Really?
than Avatar.
I think the story was way better for Avatar.
Yeah,
That's why I'm voting for that.
just a really well-made show.
Yeah.
Really good characters.
Avatar
Yeah.
wins.
Well
Really good
written.
plot.
Yeah. Basically the last Airbender learning all the
Yeah.
learning all the elements.
And the animation's
the
like
bending
really
styles.
good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, Avatar.
If you think about it, like Avatar's sequel is like The Legend of Korra, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But Teen Titans sequel is Teen Titans Go. So
There's no comparison between those two.
Did Teen Titans even get an ending? I don't think it did, right? It got canceled before its
No,
last season.
it didn't get Because I think it ended with like Tara or something.
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
supposed to get another season, but it got canceled for some reason.
Yeah, I never really paid attention. Like,
never
I
had
thought there
national
was
ending.
more. I always assumed there was more, but I never
Yeah.
like stuck to it.
The good ending basically should have been where they stopped the League of Evil or
Yeah.
whatever it was called.
I don't think we ever got like an official ending. I don't think.
Because that one, that's like a good way to
Yeah.
end it, but it wasn't. All right, we are down to the final four. It is Fairly Oddparents versus Total Drama Island on the left side of the bracket. On the right side of the bracket, it's SpongeBob SquarePants versus Avatar.
Dang, 3 Nickelodeon shows, 1 Cartoon Network.
Dang.
So the superior network. Now.
At least back in the day.
Who knows now?
Who knows what they're doing now? Are they
Yeah.
even around?
Nickelodeon had some like pretty crazy shows. Like, remember the slime one? I forgot. Like, they used to just throw slime at people.
Was that
I forgot what it was called.
was that for like their award show or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
Wasn't it just called like the Nickelodeon Awards?
Or Kids'
Yeah,
Choice
something
Awards
like
or
that.
something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe
yeah,
it's
yeah,
Kids'
Kids'
Choice
Choice
Awards.
I
Yeah.
remember the slime.
Some weird shit.
So, all right. Fairly Oddparents versus Total Drama Island. See that? Like, I could go either way.
I just have a hard time voting against Fairly Oddparents. I think I voted for it every time it's up against something. I just can't vote against it.
I like one a lot more than the other.
I like Fairly Oddparents too much.
I like both. It's just like
Yeah, I mean I like both
one
too.
had more
Yeah.
of an impact on me.
Is this gonna be a tiebreaker one?
I don't know. You're doing Total Drama Island, Brian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I guess it is.
Just season 1 itself is like comparable to all of Fairly Oddparents.
No, I don't think it's like that at all, dude.
Dude, that season 1 was just like hilarious.
Really, Fairly Oddparents is really good. Later
really-
ones it gets kind of stupid.
Because they add a poof, baby. And they added a dog
Yeah,
now,
and a
too.
poof and a dog. Like the later half of it's kind of like what?
Oh, did you remember that Fairly Oddparents had like the anti like Fairly
Yeah,
Oddparents?
I remember the
They're
blue
like
ones.
the blue ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you had an opposite of Wanda and Cosmo.
I remember the Pixies too. They were
Oh,
big
yeah.
boring. They had like a whole rap song, you know. It's like we're Pixies.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
I do have like good memories of I was on like Nickelodeon.com and they had like you know how people play like Step Mania on like the keyboard
Yeah.
instead of like doing Dance Dance Revolution.
Uh-huh.
They had a version of Fairly Oddparents which was kind of like Step Mania, and you had to hit the buttons that were like good items and the ones that you didn't want
remember
to
that.
do you have to like avoid them. It was like a really cool rhythm game. But I like that game more than I like the show. So
I think I'm going Fairly Oddparents for this one because there's more impact for that one for like my childhood
Yeah.
than Total Drama Island. Total Drama Island is like a bleep in my memory.
but it was a good leap though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like Fairly Oddparents were like with me for like years.
Ever.
Yeah. But we could do like a third place
like-
once we figure out the other
you
one. This
wanna
one's gonna be
choose-
insane.
This is a hard
Do you
one.
want to choose the Canadian show or the American show?
Yeah, what's your patriotism?
Yeah.
So you go Fairy.
Yeah, Nickelodeon's just
Was cooking in
Was
something
cooking,
in
yeah.
the 2000s.
they had an all-star bunch of like all-star like animators.
Yeah.
So we're skipping that one or what?
What? No. So what do you mean?
No. So what one for?
Fairly Oddparents.
Okay.
It was 2-1.
Okay.
Don voted and I voted for Fairly Oddparents, and you voted for Total Drama Island.
Okay. Rest in peace.
Well, it
TDI.
could be third
Could be
place.
third.
Yeah. Then this one's gonna be insane. I have no SpongeBob SquarePants versus Avatar: Last Airbender.
It's not easy.
It's not easy at all.
Because SpongeBob's longevity, but man, the story for Avatar:
Avatar's
Last
just such a
Airbender is
well-made
so
show.
well written.
Okay, which series made you cry more?
None.
SpongeBob.
I think SpongeBob made me cry.
Oh,
Bro.
actually, really?
I don't think I cried at
Yeah,
any of the shows.
movie. I was like cry laughing. I was like sad crying. Like just everything, man.
Hey, but you're counting the movie?
Yeah.
Well, I think I
You,
know
like,
what I'm
don't
gonna
you
do.
relate with like Squidward? Like the longer you
We'll
grow
put
up.
Dom on the spot. I think it's gonna be a split. I'm doing Avatar. Avatar: Last Airbender. The way Brian sounds, it's gonna be SpongeBob, right? You do SpongeBob, Brian?
Yeah.
All right, so you're on the
He's
spot.
always on the spot now.
So do I.
It's like, what did he earn to deserve this?
Perfectly quotable, funny show or the perfect, well-made, told story?
It's not just a funny show. There's a lot of deeper meaning behind SpongeBob.
Deeper meaning in SpongeBob.
What a joke.
Bro, remember the episode where he like talks about how he doesn't like he wants to grow up from like kind of separate himself from his grandma,
I do remember that show.
I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
remember that episode.
Yeah.
and then he ends up like like breaking down, crying, and like everyone's like making fun of him.
I don't want to be a
outside the
grown man. I
window.
want to eat cookies. And
Yeah,
all that.
yeah,
I
I
remember
know.
that.
But it's like relatable, you know. It's like
I'm still
just
going
wanna be a kid.
Avatar.
Dang.
beaten out by the competition. So we thought SpongeBob was going to be the front runner,
SpongeBob. If they were on opposite sides of the bracket, I think they would.
That would be the championship.
I think
but then it would still lose, you know.
yeah.
But second place isn't bad if they're on the opposite side of the bracket.
It still has a chance to be third.
Be third. I think it's going to be third. Let's be real. SpongeBob versus Total Drive Island. Can we all agree or no? It's going to be different.
I vote SpongeBob.
Mine's
for that.
SpongeBob.
Okay.
Yeah.
We all agree. So SpongeBob's third place.
SpongeBob's too good.
He deserves to place at least. Dang, top 3 is all Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon's killing it,
Bro,
back
you guys
then.
remember from the SpongeBob movie when they would get drunk off of ice cream?
Yeah.
I didn't really get it at the
Like,
time, but
hungover
it's like
afterwards, yeah.
they got kicked out for eating too much ice cream.
The spikes, man.
Oh man.
All right, championship. Fairly Oddparents versus Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I think this is the one time I will vote against Fairly Oddparents. I'm going Avatar.
Yeah. What? I think I'm doing
Avatar, yeah.
It's just
Yeah, it's
too-
so good. It's so good.
So good.
So second.
Show goes too hard.
Then on the championship line is Avatar.
Who made Avatar?
I have no idea.
I forgot their names.
Nickelodeon.
The director, I forgot his name. I know the director of Samurai Jack because I saw him at C2E2.
Ooh.
It's like Gennady Tarkovsky.
Was he
Plot
Russian?
twist, we were talking about the live
Oh, yeah,
action
he was.
Avatar
Okay.
with like the blue creatures.
Wait a minute, what? Get that out of here.
Executive producers Michael Dante DiMartino, Bryan Konietzko, and Aaron
I just
Ehez.
wonder if he's like a big anime fan.
It's produced by Nickelodeon Animation Studio.
He was a big fan of like FLCL. He liked that one a lot.
Fully cool.
Yeah. He's like he like made his team watch it. He's like, yeah, you gotta watch this show.
To know what peak is.
He liked that show a lot. He liked Cowboy Bebop, which
That's a really
classic.
good one
Yeah.
too. All right, but I think this wraps up our supercharged March Madness bracket or tournament bracket with our 32 contenders. One walked out victorious, which is Avatar: The Last
Aang
Airbender.
is too strong.
Second place was Fairly Oddparents, and third was SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nickelodeon taking over.
Dang, I would have never
Yeah.
expected this like final three.
So let us know
I'm not surprised.
if you watch these 2000 shows. What would you put number 1, 2, and 3? Let us know in the comments. And this concludes another episode, a March episode, March Madness episode,
Yep.
another tournament episode
Third tournament.
of the Livin Room Podcast without the G. I am your host for this episode, Jason, with the boys, Dom and Bryan, signing off. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.